Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's me, Big Z. Okay, so have you ever heard somebody in your life tell you to be grateful? Right? So you're feeling a bit down, you're feeling a bit upset, suddenly somebody shouts at you, be grateful, right? And pretty annoying sometimes, right? I have a theory about this. So, when we're growing up, when we're children, when we're babies, we're learning about the world, we're throwing temper tantrums, we're not understanding what's good, what's bad, etc. Our parents, our teachers, our elders, they all use those two words, be grateful. And there's a variation of that around the globe, be grateful, right? In every language. When we're young, we're inexperienced with the world, we're being taught the concept of being grateful. What is it to be grateful, right? So you should be happy with whatever you have. People are in worse situations than you. People are homeless. Some people are ill. They don't have the health that you do. There are starving kids in Africa. That was the one I was brought up with, starving kids in Africa, which is pretty strange because we have starving kids right here in the UK. Different issue altogether, right? So we're told to be grateful. But when we grow up, we understand the concept of gratefulness. When we're told to be grateful and look at those who are objectively less fortunate than we are, there's a double-edged sword there. Number one, yes, you tell me to be grateful. I'm going to remember, okay, yes, I should be grateful. The stuff that I'm going through isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. Let's just get on with my life, right? However, there's a flip side. There's another side where if I'm on the receiving end of that, I might actually feel worse. Why? Because not only am I upset about the situation at hand, be it objectively less a problem than what other people are facing, that's not the issue. For me, in this particular instance, this is a problem for me. But if I'm told to be grateful, what'll happen is I might feel worse. Why? Because I am angry or disappointed or upset with myself that why should I feel upset about my problem when other people have worse problems? So, if anything, it makes it worse. So the term be grateful has its limitations. It's not a one-size-fits-all. I'm sure we can all agree. So, the reason why we say be grateful, separate issue. But the point is, right, I'm talking about you if you're on the receiving end of this, right? If you're in the problem that you're in. Number one, yes, the problem that you are facing objectively might not be as bad as someone who's homeless on the street or someone who hasn't had food for a few days or something like that. Objectively, yes. But that doesn't make that problem any less of a problem for you, right? So you're facing a problem. It might have just been a one instance. It could be a long-standing problem that's really eating away at you. It's a problem. Now, across faith, there is the concept, right, where God doesn't test anybody more than they are capable of. So, whether you believe in God or not is different. But the lesson you can take away from that is that people are different. People have different capabilities. Whether we like it or not, some people are stronger than others. So maybe I'm not as strong as the next guy in this particular problem that I'm facing, right? So, when we are told to look at people who are less fortunate than ourselves, rather than just say, be grateful, right? I mean, the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? He said, I'm going to read this out. Look at those who are beneath you, who are less fortunate than you, and don't look at those who are above you. For it is more suitable that you should not consider as less the blessings of Allah, right? And there's another one here saying, when you see a person who has been given more than you in money and beauty, then look at those who have been given less, right? Now, no clear reason has been given there. And the immediate knee-jerk response is to be grateful, right? I have another theory. The reason no reason has been given to these statements, I mean, yes, it says it should not consider as less the blessings of Allah. So basically, one thing should be, it should stop you thinking that you don't have any blessings, right? Certainly, right? However, right, the thing that I find interesting is to look at those less fortunate than you, not because to say that you're better off. My theory is so you can find motivation to move yourself forward. Why? When you see the woman who has no arms using her feet to sew clothes so that she can make a living, When you see the man with no legs still getting on with his life, learning how to operate machinery, etc., so that he just can make a living of some sort. When you see the man in Africa who will walk miles at a time to get some water or to get some food. When you see the orphan who doesn't know what it's like to have parents, but still manages to make a success out of himself in life. Maybe, instead of just saying be grateful, find motivation, find the fuel that you need, that you lost in this particular instance to help you move forward. Because if those people who objectively are in worse positions than you are manage to find the strength to pick themselves up, to get on with life and not let anything stop them, we all can. That's probably what it's meant to be grateful. Probably. On a postscript note, stop using the word be grateful to shut other people up. They're in a difficult position. Understand the position relative to that person and help them through it. Don't just shut them up and switch them off by saying be grateful. Help them, motivate them. That's what it should be like. Because everybody's different. Everybody's problems are relative to everybody else. We all got to get through this life together. Let's try and help each other through it at the very least. So, end of the discussion. If you're looking at people less fortunate than you, don't just be grateful. Find motivation. Let's see what the comments bring.